Good afternoon, children. How are you? I hope everyone is safe. Today, I am going to explain about our food. If anyone asking you about what is your favorite food, what will you answer? Okay, your list may include several things like laddu, payasam, biryani, chicken curry, okay, dal, etc. Yes? Okay, now what is the meaning of food? Food is a substance. Food is a substance which is consumed to obtain nutrition. Substance consumed to obtain nutrition. Food is a substance which is consumed to obtain nutrition. Food is essential for living things. It provides energy and nutrition. Okay, good nutrition is necessary for living beings or animals to leading their lifestyle. Okay, leading their healthy lifestyle. And what we find in food? Okay, food contain carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals, water. Okay, those are all included in food. Those are all essential for our life. Now, in this chapter, I am going to explain. We will discuss about food ingredients. About food ingredients. Okay. Next, sources of food. Sources of food. Third one, different methods of preparing food. Different methods of preparing food. And fourth one is preservation of food. Preservation of food. Okay. In this lesson, we discussed about food ingredients and sources of food, different methods of preparing food. Next, preservation of food. Okay. These are all we are going to learn in this chapter. What is the first one? Food ingredients. Now I am going to explain about food ingredients. Food ingredients means which materials are required to prepare food. The materials we call ingredients. For example, I am taking chicken curry. Okay. For example, chicken curry. For preparation of chicken curry, what materials we require? Okay, what materials are required to prepare chicken curry? First one, we need meat as salt. Next, oil. Okay, and garlic and ginger paste. Garlic and ginger paste. Next, turmeric powder. Turmeric powder. Next, chili powder. Okay. Next, coriander leaves. Coriander leaves for garnishing purpose. Next, okay, what we need? Anything else? Meat, salt, oil, garlic and ginger paste, and turmeric powder, chili powder, and coriander leaves. So we are adding clove and coconut powder. Okay, it gives spiciness to the food. See, for preparation of chicken curry, what we require, what materials are required? Meat, salt, oil, garlic and ginger paste, turmeric powder, chili powder, coriander leaves, and clove and coconut powder. These materials are required to prepare chicken curry. These materials are we call ingredients of the food. Called ingredients of the food. Okay. Next, biryani or payasam. Okay. These are also you list out ones. Okay. Next, next I am going to explain about sources of food. What is the second one? Sources of food. Second one is sources of food. The materials, okay, are coming from plants and animals. The food materials are we are getting from plants and animals. Some are we are getting from others. Like the plants are one of the source of food materials. Plants are one of the source of food materials. Generally we call producers. Why? Because the plants are prepared food materials by the process of photosynthesis. Okay, that's why we call autotrophs also. And here, which materials we are getting from plants? Like we are getting fruits, vegetables, and spices, pulses, etc. Okay. You know very well what are the fruits? Banana, orange, apple. Okay, these are all you are getting from plants. And vegetables like tomato, potato, okay, onion, drumstick, everything we are getting from plants. Next is spices. Spices also we are getting from plants like clove, okay, cinnamon, cardamom. These are all we call spices. Those are also we are getting from plants. And pulses, okay, Bengal gram, black gram, we are getting from plants. Okay. Here, the plants are one of the source of food. Okay, we are getting so many materials from plants. Like, I give some examples. Cooking oil. Cooking oil we are getting from plants like groundnut, or sunflower. Okay, I give two examples. We are getting cooking oil from groundnuts and sunflower seeds. Okay, groundnut seeds and sunflower seeds. Next, sugar. Sugar is coming from sugar cane. Next, peanuts. Okay, peanuts also coming from walnuts. Peanuts are coming from plants. Okay. Next, dough. Dough is a flour. It is coming from wheat. Okay. Like these all the materials we are getting from plants. Okay. Next, here I am going to explaining about what are spices. Okay. spices we are getting from plants. Okay, spices provide flavor to our food. Spices provide flavor to our food, and some of the spices I wrote on the board. First one is ilachi. Ilachi we call scientific name cardamom. Okay, ilachi scientific name cardamom. Lavang, generally we call clove. Dalchini, cinnamon. Biryani leaves, bay leaves. Miriyalu, pepper. Menthulu, fenugreek. Avalu, mustard. Okay, first ilachi, cardamom. Lavang, clove. Dalchini, cinnamon. Biryani leaves, bay leaves. Miriyalu, pepper. Menthulu, fenugreek. Avalu, mustard. Actually, these are all very expensive, and those are grown in specifically in certain areas. Okay, and we find very less. That's why those are all very expensive. Okay. Next, and these are also good. We are getting from plants. And next, we are getting dry fruits. Dry fruits. Dry fruits. What are dry fruits? Cashew nuts, almond, okay. Next, cashew nuts, almond, okay, badam, kismis, okay. These are all we call generally dry fruits. Here, dry fruits also very expensive, and dry fruits also grown in specifically in certain areas. Okay, we find very less amount. See, these are all food materials also we are getting from plants. Okay, spices, dry fruits also we are getting from plants. Here, and next, in plants, which part we are using as a food? In plants, which part we are using as a food? See, take some plants, we are not using all parts for eating. Specifically in certain part only we are using as a food. Yes? Okay, now I am explaining some few examples for your understanding. First one is plant. Which part using as a which part is using as a food? Okay. Okay, few examples I explain you. First one is sugar. Okay, sugarcane. In sugarcane plant, we are using stem pod as a food. Okay, sugarcane is a stem pod. And next one is like onion. Onion also stem. Okay, modified stem. The stem pod we are using as a food. Next one is carrot. Carrot is a root pod. Carrot is a root, modified root. The pod we are using as a food. Next, cabbage. Cabbage is a leaves. Okay, what we are using cabbage, vegetable is modified leaves. Next, cauliflower. Okay, cauliflower is a flower pot. Flower pot, modified flower. Next, fenugreek. Okay, fenugreek, menthulu. Here we are using the leaves and seeds both has a food. Okay, sugarcane is a stem. Okay, modified stem we are using as a food, and onion stem part we are using, and here some are they are using leaves also. Okay, they are also eating leaves. And next, carrot. Carrot is a root part, just we are taking root part as a food. Cabbage. Cabbage is a modified leaves, and cauliflower is a flower pot we are using as a food. Fenugreek, in Menthulu we call them, we are using leaves and seeds as a food. Okay, this is a plant, and which pot is using as a food. Next, these are all plant materials. Okay, we are getting materials from plants. Next, coming to the animals. Okay, which food materials we are getting from animals? What is the next one? Animal products. See, here we are getting from animals like meat, eggs, okay, and next milk. Okay, we are getting from animals milk, meat, and eggs. You know very well the milk giving animals or buffalo, cow. Okay, these two animals we are getting milk from. Goat also we are getting milk. Next, meat. Meat giving animals: sheep, goat, hen. Okay, what are those? Sheep, goat, and so we are getting meat. And coming to the eggs. Eggs giving animals like hen, duck. Okay, these are all egg giving animals. These are all products we are getting from animals and we are taking as a food. And other than these, some more we find from other products also there, like salt. Okay, salt. Salt is a one of the mineral. Salt is a one of the mineral, and that is we are getting from sea water. When the water is exposed to sunlight, the water evaporated from the sea water. After in bottom we find this salt. Salt is a mineral and it is essential for us. Okay, to stimulate some of the glands in our body. And next, coming to the honey. Okay, honey is coming from honeybees. Honey is coming from honeybees. Generally, the honeybees are collecting nectar from the flowers. Honeybees collecting nectar from the flowers, and in their body, the nectar is converted, modified like honey. Okay, the honeybees modified the nectar in their body and prepared honey. Okay, the source of honey is honeybees. Okay, like we are finding these materials from somehow we are getting from plants, and somehow we are getting from animals, somehow from others. Okay, next I am going to explain about different methods of preparing food. Okay, and a different method of preparing food is essential. That is one type of art to prepare a food. Okay, what are the methods? Few of them we discussed here. What are those? Listen. What is the third topic? Different methods. Different methods of preparing food. Different methods of preparing food. In the we have few of the methods. First one is boiling. What is the first one? Boiling method. And next one is steaming. What is the second one? Steaming method. Boiling, steaming. Next one is roasting. Okay. Next, deep frying. Okay. First one I am going to explain now. First method is boiling. See, boiling is a one water-based cooking method. Okay, and moist heat method. Generally, we call moist heat method. You take any bowl and keep it on the stove top, and next when it reaches to the 100 degrees centigrade, fill with water, and when it reaches to the 100 degrees, the water is boils. Okay, before only you kept the food item what you want to cook, and it's submerged in the pot. After the water boils and it cooks the food materials, what is present in the vessel. Okay, the method we call boiling method. Okay, boiling method, you take any one bowl and keep on the stove. Before you keep the food item which you want to cook. Okay, and after it gives bubbles, the water gives bubbles when it reaches to the 100 degrees centigrade. It cooks the food what is present in the vessel. Okay, like here we are using for boiling method. We are using for eggs or some of the rice and some of the vegetables like potatoes. Okay, we are using this method. Okay, for cooking of eggs or rice and vegetables, we are using this boiling method. What is the next one? Steaming method. The same, we are keeping our vessel, and after when it reaches to the 100 degrees, the water boils, and you keep the one lid on this, and after when it reaches to the 100 degrees, the water is converted to water vapor. Yes, and here you keep another tray. Okay, in that you fix a food material. Okay, like here in the steaming method, you take one bowl. Okay, and keep some water in there, and above you keep one plate and keep it food materials on that. Okay, don't immerse in the water, especially in steaming method. Don't submerge in water. Okay, just kept above the water, and keep the lid on the vessel, and when the water is reaches to the 100 degrees, okay, above 100 degrees, the water is converted to water vapor, and it cooks the food item what we are keeping in the food. Okay, what we are keeping in the food, the food is cooked when it reaches to the above 100 degrees temperature. Okay, with the help of steam, we are cooking food. That's why we call steaming method. Okay, which food item it is suitable for idli? For preparation of idli and our traditional food kudumulu. For preparation of kudumulu also we are using steaming method. Okay, this is one of the cooking method. And next one is roasting. Roasting is one type of method. Roasting is one type of method. In the high flame, okay, the high flame, just we are keeping a food item on that. Like you take a corn, okay. What is this? Corn. Here it above 150 degrees centigrade, okay, on the flame, the hot air cooks the food. Hot air cooks the food above 150 degrees centigrade. Okay, corn or meat or fish. Okay, we are using this roasting method, or peanuts, groundnuts. Okay, for that also we are using this roasting method. Generally for examples, corn and meat. Okay, like chicken also we are keeping like this and we are roasting after we are eating the food. Okay, above 100 degrees and 150 degrees temperature, the hot air cooks the food what we are keeping on the flame. Okay, this is the one method. What are those? Boiling method, steaming method, roasting method. Next, what is the next one? Fourth one, deep frying method. Deep frying method. In this deep frying method, you take the large vessel with the hands, okay, with the long hands, and you take that vessel, and it has side walls, large side walls, and filled with few inches of oil, filled with few inches of oil in the vessel. And next, which food you want to cook, okay, you keep it on the flame. Which food you want to cook, and keep it that food in the vessel, and you cook you fry that food item. See, for this food item we generally use pakodi, for preparation of pakodi, bhaji and vada. Next to puri. Okay, we are using this deep frying method. We are also keeping on high flame. Here we are using oil or any fat content food, and when it reaches to the, when it heats, okay, after eating, you keep the food item what you want to fry. Okay, that we call deep frying method. And next one is shallow frying method. What is the next one? Shallow frying method. This is also oil based one. This is also oil based one. And here, when you want to cook food item, when you want to cook which food you want to cook, then you keep the food item in the pan. Here we are taking the food item like a pieces, and we are taking small amount of oil in there. After we are frying that food item, that we call shallow frying method. Okay, for fish, For example, fish we are cooking with help of shallow frying method. For some vegetables also, vegetables, okay, we are cutting like pieces after we are frying on the pan. Okay, this is also one of the cooking method, deep frying method and shallow frying method. And next one is cutting and mixing. Cutting and mixing. See, you take any type of fruits like apple or banana, okay, or pineapple, any of the fruit, and you cut like a pieces and mix the fruits, okay, and use in the salads, okay, or in other ways, okay. The method we call cutting and mixing method. Salads, for preparation of fruit salads, we are using this cutting and mixing method. And next one is chopping and mixing. What is the next one? Chopping and mixing method. See, here also we are taking different types of vegetables, and we are, after removing the peel, you cut like a pieces, and after you take a different type of vegetables, and after you mix it, okay. This one we are using for preparation of soups, okay. Soups, we are using this uh, chopping and mixing method, okay. Deep frying method, shallow frying method, cutting and mixing method, and chopping and mixing method. These are all methods or present in different methods of food preparing. Methods of preparing food. Next, what is the fourth one? Preservation of food. What is the fourth one? Preservation of food. Preservation of food. See, preservation of food is very important because of we are protecting from preventing the growth of microorganisms. Okay, like we are preventing growth of microorganisms in the food, that we call preservation of food. See, with the help of preservatives, we are preserving food. What are the preservatives? Like we are using preservatives, salt, turmeric, oil, sugar syrup, okay, salt, turmeric powder, oil and sugar syrup, or we are using as a preservatives. We are using as a preservatives, and chili powder also acting as a partially acting as a preservative. Salt, turmeric powder, oil, sugar syrup and chili powder. These are we call preservatives. With the help of preservatives, we are preserving food item. Like some of the methods, like with the help of salt, next turmeric powder and oil, we are preserving some food items. Like what we are using: salt, turmeric powder, oil. With the preparation of pickles, we are using these preservatives and we are storing the food item. like lemon, mango or tomato. Okay, for storing of that food item, we are using the salt, turmeric powder and oil, and we are uh, storing long time. The method we call pickling method. The method we call pickling method. In the pickling method, we are using salt, turmeric powder and oil, and we are storing the food items like vegetables or meat. Okay, meat also we are storing with the help of this method. And next one is adding salt. Adding salt. Salt also one of the preservative, and for some vegetables, after cutting they are keeping, they are mixing with salt and they are keeping one side and they stored a long time. The salt acting as a preservative, and salt absorb water content from the food, then the microorganisms are not grown in the food. It stores the food at a long time. Which food materials we are storing with the help of this adding salt? Like a lemon, next mango or tomato. Also we are using with the help of this adding salt method. Next one is a drying method. Next one is drying method. In the drying method, see, after they are taking few of the vegetables which they want to store long time, then you cut the vegetable, okay, like a pieces. After to expose to sunlight, exposed to sunlight, then the sun is taking water from the food, and the food is dried, and the food material is stored long time. Especially where the water content is present, the microorganisms are grown well. That's why they are removing water from the food materials and they are storing long time. For mango or some of the food items, they are exposing to sunlight and they are drying after they are using it food. Okay. And next one is here with the help of sugar syrup. Sugar syrup also one of the preservative, and here especially for preparation of jams and cool drinks, we are using this sugar syrup. For the preparation of jams, they are using sugar syrup along with the fruits, and they are storing long time. In cool drinks, they are using sugar syrup, and along with that sugar syrup, they are adding some carbonated food items. Okay, and they are preparing the food. They are preparing the food item. These are all the methods of preservation of food. And next, I am going to explaining about vegetable carving. What is the next one? Vegetable carving. Vegetable carving also one of the method. Here, this is a art. Vegetable carving is a art. Some people who are interested in that art, they are prepared models and designs with the help of fruits and vegetables, and they are keeping in the food item. The food become attractive. Okay, this is one of the art. They are preparing designs or models, and like animals, different birds or animals in different shapes they prepared and they are keeping in the food item. Okay, and before the here in this lesson we discussed about food ingredients and sources of food and different methods of preparing food, and next vegetable carving and preservation of food. And here better to, if you purchase any food item, you observe what is present on the back side. Back side they gave food information, nutritional information. Read once carbohydrate, protein content, how much it is there, and observe manufacture date and and expire date. Okay, thank you.